Hey kids, how's it going? Welcome, Tarot Land. I'm Black Betty and I am Karma's right hand. All right, you guys, we're going to cut the other intro because it just seems to ruffle people. I'll throw it in when it's not timed because there's somebody that just sits and waits now for the minute mark to come in and hit the report button because they have nothing better to do with their time or day or life. So we'll let them have that moment. And they'll probably pop in here in 3, 2, 1. We've hit that minute mark, and I'm not going to say what I always say because somebody always comes in and hits report. Okay. But hi, guys. How's it going out there, everybody? Grateful for each and every one of you. Don't forget, you guys, when you're here, take what resonates. Leave the rest. It's a collective reading. Out of 144,000 light workers, that leaves about, 1 million people for each of us to deal with. 800,000 some odd. Okay, so if the message resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, carry on for another day because not every message is going to be for every follower every day. However, you guys, disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. There is no evidence to be used in a court of law. There is no medical license that I possess. There is no therapeutic license that I possess. The only thing that I am is a minister and a messenger for you. So like I said, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Okay. I have to share something, you guys. I've had this for like, I don't know, 6 or 8 months now, but I've never really shared it or looked at it very closely, like spent a lot of time. It's just been kind of hanging while I've been doing readings. But this here is called lepidolite. And then I have another one here. And if you can't tell, I like rough stones because I'm a little rough around the edges myself, and all natural. So this one here is in the tiger's eye family, but it's called bull's eye. So this is unpolished, rough, but you can see that this is the shiny part right inside here. So I had those, got those about 8 months back on a trip with my son, and we decided we were going to pick out a couple of rocks together at one of the crystal stores. So those are what I picked: lepidolite and bull's eye. All right, and then I have a scripture really quickly. Yes, I have a Bible, folks. It's surprising to a lot of you because there's a lot of people that think that tarot has nothing to do with the Bible, when in reality, the entire scripture is on those 78 cards. But we won't get into that too much. I do have one passage to read for you, and it's Matthew chapter 19, verses 23 to the end. So 23 through 29. Jesus said to his disciples, "I tell you the truth. It is very hard for a rich person to enter the kingdom of heaven. I'll say it again. It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God." The disciples were astounded. "Then who in the world can be saved?" Jesus looked at them intently and said, humanly speaking, it is impossible, but with God, everything is possible. But with God, right? Then Peter said to him, "We've given up everything to follow you. What will we get?" And Jesus replied, "I assure you that when the world is made new and the Son of Man sits upon his glorious throne, you who have been my followers will also sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone who has given up houses or brothers or sisters or father or mother or children or property for my sake will receive 100 times as much in return and will inherit eternal life. But many who are greatest now will be least important then, and those who seem least important now will be the greatest then." You're not going to be able to buy your way into the pearly gates, okay? So anybody that is sacrificed in the name of God, in the name of the Most High, will be held up in the end, and the meek shall inherit the earth. Okay? So that is that for today. And then I'm going to pull a couple out of the basket before I do the dice. All right? So let's shuffle these up. They don't shuffle real well. It's kind of more like a free-for-all. They just go flying, and that's what we pull because that's all that's left out of the basket. All right, that's a few. Let's see. It's looking like we might have some runes. I might have to get up and get a book here. Hold on. Let me double check. Yes. Give me a second. All right. Got my book of runes. Now let's get back into this. HELOC. Home equity line of credit. Cows. Reveal the spellcaster. Conceal me the asker. Peeped your game. Somebody's hip to what you're doing. To what somebody's doing. Queen's Gambit. Checkmate. For those of you that are unfamiliar with chess, that is a very famous play. The Queen's Gambit setup. Nowadays, need or necessity is this rune, and I'm going to pull the other one because they're on blue cards, and I don't think there's any more. And the sun. So let's get into those first before I read the rest of these. Or no, I'll leave those till the end, actually. We've got the planet of Saturn, blockages, life lessons, and boundaries. Saturn is in retrograde right now. So we might be seeing a removal of blockages, having learned life lessons and established boundaries. Religious persecution. First Amendment rights. Oh, those seem to go together. Energetic. Revenge sex. They really sent a dick-shaped rocket into space and like televised it. Shocked. Somebody's shocked by something. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Hero. Peon. Okay, so we've got a hero and a peon. A hero and a peon. Then we have nature's law. Mean girls of marijuana. You can't sesh with us. We don't want to. Every one of the ops has a tell. Disillusioned. A family that hides a dark secret about a death made it look like a suicide. Convenient. Yesterday was my uncle's birthday. Distraction. The state of Arizona is here. And the last card is a boss that uses past mistakes to micromanage and control their employees. So we've got the micromanager of micromanagers in here, okay? And then let's get to those runes. We've got the sun, and we have got, which is Sowilo, and then Nowadays for need and necessity. These are the two runes that we've got today. Okay, so need or necessity, constraint. Constraint, necessity, or pain. The necessity of learning that to deal with severe constraint is the lesson of Nowadays. This rune represents the obstacles we create for ourselves as well as those we encounter in the world around us. Both can be equally difficult to handle. The role of Nowadays is to identify our shadow, our dark side, or our repressed side, places where growth has been stunted, resulting in weaknesses that are often projected onto others. Don't take this world personally, this rune is saying. Work with your shadow. Examine what it is in your nature that attracts hardship or misfortune to your life. When at last you can look upon the rune of constraint with a smile, you will recognize the troubles, denials, and setbacks of life as your teachers, guides, and allies. The need for restraint is unquestionable here. Drawing this rune indicates that there may well be holdups and reasons to reconsider your plans carefully. Clearly, there is work to be done on yourself, so take it with good humor and show perseverance. This is a time to pay off old debts, to restore, if not harmony, at least balance. So mend, restore, and redress. When fishermen can't go to the sea, they repair the nets. Let the constraints of the time serve you in righting your relationship to yourself. Be mindful that rectification must come before progress. And as always, consider the uses of adversity. Okay, and then we've got Sowilo, which is the sun. I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of pulling this rune in a reading yet. Okay, so let me find it. I believe it's that one. Wholeness 139. Okay, the sun's energy, Sowilo. Sowilo stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. Okay, and then we've got nature's law. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and indicates the path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest. And yet, what you are striving to become in actuality is what, by nature, you already are. Become conscious of your essence and bring it into form. Express it in a creative way. A rune of great power making life force available to you. Sowilo marks a time for regeneration down to the cellular level. Although this rune has no reversed position, there is reason for caution. You may see fit to withdraw or even retreat in the face of a pressing situation, especially if events or people are demanding that you expend your energy now. Know that such retreat is a retreat in strength, a voyage inward for centering and for balance. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. Sowilo counsels opening yourself up, letting the light into a part of your life that has been secret or shut away. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition, for admitting to yourself something that you have long denied. Oh, repressed memories? There is a prayer known as the Gayatri, G-A-Y-A-T-R-I, Gayatri, that embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness. Address the sun in this fashion. You who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world, illuminate also my heart so that it too can do your work. While reciting the Gayatri, visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your heart, then streaming out from your heart center and back into the world. This is a powerful and life-enhancing prayer. There is caution here not to give yourself airs. Even in a time of bountiful energy, you are required to face and vanquish your refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is a mark of true humility. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly, and then maintain your aim without manipulative effort. Meditate on Christ's words. I can of mine own self do nothing. John chapter 5, verse 30. For by your own power we do nothing. Even in loving, it is love that serves, or that love loves through us. The way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. So I guess we've got somebody that's in an initiation process here. And I would like to take a second here to just step back and say thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I go live, because it is random. I don't have a set schedule. That is why I do what I do. So good luck with all of you, and I welcome you. This is a safe space, and this is a warning. My comment section is a First Amendment zone. So it's no holds barred out there. Even the assholes that want to talk drama, even the people that have made death threats to me, it doesn't matter. That's why I don't have a moderator, because you're going to say what you're going to say and it's going to be recorded for the rest of time. So it is what it is. Now, let's roll those dice. Headphone warning. Fern. This could be a plant. This could be somebody's name. Fern. And then as somebody's favorite cartoon is Fern Gully. Thigh. Thigh master. Somebody prefers thighs to white meat. And somebody has thick thighs. Thick thighs save lives. Scud. Scud missile. Born, like Jason Bourne, B-O-R-N-E. Bourne supremacy. The Bourne ultimatum. Somebody was born into a family, into a doctrine. Into a doctrine. Somebody was born into a doctrine. Religious prosecution or persecution is here, not prosecution, persecution. I spoke wrong. Picnic is here. Picnic. Picnic basket. What is the bear? Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. Hey Boo Boo, watch me take a look at this picnic basket. Fire. No. First. The Bourne Identity is the first movie. No real words out of that. The is the only word I could make, is the. PTO. Paid time off. PTO. And far. As opposed to near. Then we got the letter Z. I'm going to put that back in the can because it's the only one out there. Fern, thigh, scud. Born, picnic, first, PTO, and far. Scud, I'm getting scud missile. Like, it was a distraction. Something was a distraction. Something was a distraction. Okay, so what I'm getting mostly here. First Amendment rights. This is, first is in the letters. Religious persecution is here. Nature's law is here. And then I'm going to just leave those out and focus on these three. We'll pull on the rest as we need to. Let's get right into it, you guys. Now that we've done the formalities, let's get to the tarot. Tell me about First Amendment rights, religious persecution, nature's law. First Amendment rights. First is in the words. So, we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's delaying you because of your belief system, because of the way that you exercise your rights. You're being held back on purpose because somebody is impatient with you always asserting your rights. Why do you have to assert your rights? Well, maybe if they weren't infringed upon, they wouldn't have to be asserted. That whole "don't tread on me" crowd should understand that shit, huh? Oops, yes, that was a throw to the people that I live around. Absolutely it was. So somebody's First Amendment rights have been violated here. You have been held back from opportunities. You have been kept out of relevant, relevant pathways for yourself here because of the way that you express yourself, because of the way that you demand your rights. You are allowed to demand your rights. That is why there is an amendment on the Bill of Rights. See, somebody really, we've got the Four of Swords in reverse, is uncomfortable. We've got somebody pacing the floor. Somebody can't rest because you keep asserting your rights. This is, I'm hearing a female voice too. This is somebody that should be an ally to whoever is in my collective, because as a female, they are already in a marginalized group politically here. Their voice has already been taken, and this is somebody who is helping to keep the wool over your eyes, helping somebody from your past pull the wool over your eyes here. They're holding you back because of your religion. They're using your religion to keep a narrative about you going. Somebody who's very familiar with you, somebody that knows who you are, is purposefully violating your rights to get you to freak out. Somebody from your past. Religious persecution, okay? Somebody from your past. Somebody that's supposed to care about you. Somebody that's supposed to take care of you. Somebody that's supposed to protect you here. Somebody that's supposed to be your partner. Somebody that is supposed to have a shared understanding of what it's like to feel persecuted. This is somebody that is supposed to be able to align themselves with you and put themselves in your shoes, and they're helping to hold you back based on your belief system. And they're pissed that you keep why do they got to keep asserting their rights? Well, because we have the Eight of Wands here. Okay? The fruits of their labor. This person has worked hard and they've been held back from obtaining the fruits of their labor. Things are going to change very quickly. Somebody's been held back by another person who doesn't like your vision. Okay? And they're not done dicking with you. Till their last breath, they're going to dick with you. This person is exhausted because evidently you are one of those people that has what's called stamina spiritually. So throwing tons of opportunities in front of you, none of which were ever going to be fulfillable and leave you disillusioned in the end. All to distract you from your actual purpose. All to distract you from your rights. All to distract you from the fact that you are being oppressed. All to distract you from the fact that this person should be an ally, not somebody that's marginalizing you. Death. Well, things are about to change very rapidly and very permanently. You're cutting off dead weight here. The people that violated your rights, they created all these distractions pretending they're your friend, pretending that they, you know, want you to be happy, pretending that they want the best for you, when in reality they're just familiar with your patterns and think they know you well enough to continue to dick with you. See, this person might be somebody that you've had a partnership in the past, or somebody that's actually attracted to you, that's using this to try and get you under their thumb. But the deal is here, the fruits of your labor are coming to fruition very fast here. Despite all of this persecution, despite this marginalization, despite this oppression, okay, by people that call themselves your friends, you changed. You ended it. Okay? All of your hard work on yourself is made of a complete and permanent change. And you can celebrate yourself without these people at this time. You have new friends coming in. You might be invited to an event or a gathering here. You are going to be moving forward into a life where you can enjoy social scenes again. We've got losing control here. Releasing the past. Worried about money. But what was the passage in the Bible? Okay. Worried about money. The rich can't get into heaven. They're too concerned with the money. You gave up control of something, or you found some generosity, or somebody else has been generous to you, where you feel financially insecure here. But you're standing on your own 2 feet still. Okay, we've got the 9 of Pentacles right after that. You're standing on your own 2 feet still. You're self-sufficient. You are, things may be tight, but you're not going without. Your head is above water here. And you're kind of looking all right while you're doing it. Meanwhile, somebody wants to dominate you, okay? Somebody wants control over you. Somebody wants to be able to control what you say and do. And it's violating your First Amendment rights, and it's a big tower for this person. They're realizing they've committed some sort of federal civil rights offense here. This person's a little shocked by it. This person's so disillusioned by the fact that their religion is the only religion. They were sending distraction after distraction here to make sure that you seemed confused and didn't know which direction you wanted to go. But here's the deal. Every one of these ops had a tell. Everyone that you were sent to with that 7 of Cups, every person that was meant to slow you down, prevent you from taking the direction that you're supposed to take here, pretending to be your friend, wanting to pretend to partner with you, you saw this for what it was with the 8 of Wands, and you flipped a bitch. You went the other direction. You said, e-brake, shift gears. And you ended things and cut off a whole bunch of shit in the background. You got rid of a lot of excess baggage, and now you're going to be able to move forward happily. You're going to be able to socialize without persecution, right? And nature's law is that this is coming back around to whoever wanted to keep you in a place of financial insecurity and wanted you to give up control to them. They wanted you to give up control to them. They wanted you to be dominated by them, submissive, subordinate to them. They wanted control. This is that micromanaging energy. But you're too much of a it's like a lone wolf energy. You've got a sole proprietor energy here. You've got entrepreneur energy with the Nine of Pentacles. You're independent. You're not one to be micromanaged and bossed around. You're like, I made it this far in my life without somebody having to time me taking a shit that it's not about to start now. PTO. Okay, somebody went too far when it came to PTO. Somebody did not get PTO. They paid into, or they earned it, did not get it. That's too many cards. Ace of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, and Queen of Cups. See, somebody distracted you, okay? Somebody distracted you from the fact that they were betraying you in the background. This person is now trying to overcome and like say that they're better. They've seen the lady, they've seen the therapist, they've seen the person, they've gone to the tarot lady. I don't know. But they're seeking redemption here for what they've done, and they hope that you still care. Okay? They went too far. They hope that you still care. They didn't have a lack of direction. They're trying to postpone everything, trying to distract you, trying to slow you down because they didn't like how you asserted your rights. And now this person hopes that you still give a shit. On the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups, and it's telling me, no, I don't think you do. I think you are so disappointed in this situation, and you are so disillusioned and pessimistic about it that you don't have any hope for it. I feel like this is a work situation. Like somebody put their all into building something for themselves here, or working on themselves, like even rebuilding their own self, like just being able to function in society. This is somebody that might have completely like born identity, don't even have any memory. Somebody might have had to relearn everything here. Somebody might have had to relearn old lessons like it was the first time because they didn't get it the first time. This person feels like a peon. Shocked, disillusioned, sheepish. Give me an oracle right now, please, and thank you. Tell me about this nature's law. I want to know more about nature's law, because this is not something that's going to be taken care of legally. This is something that's going to be taken care of spiritually. Earthbound. Well, somebody did not get the key to heaven, because look what just came out on the reverse was the way through. That fell out with earthbound. Earthbound and the way through in reverse. Somebody did not get the key to the doors of heaven. Somebody is locked out of bliss. It's an odd word for me to use. Somebody is locked out of their happiness, locked out of their ascension. This person that's a micromanager was supposed to go places. They screwed themselves out of their own advancement, spiritually, physically, here on the 3D with Earthbound. This person screwed themselves out of a lot. They locked themselves out of something by micromanaging somebody that was independent enough to take care of the thing all on their own. Chameleon. So we've got somebody here that is trying to make something look, trying to get something to just blend. Trying to not stand out here. Somebody's trying to make something blend into the background. The past in reverse, dangerous pussy in reverse. Something is biting somebody in the ass. See, they pretended to be something they weren't in the past, and now it's coming back to bite them with the chameleon and the past in reverse. This chameleon blended in, did something to try and fit in. I'm hearing the phrase, get in where you fit in. Something that somebody did to you is about to bite them in the ass. That's that fast-moving energy in the death card. That religious persecution. What did this person do? Wave of bliss in reverse. Did I just say bliss? No bliss? Okay, it's all crashing down. All the euphoria that somebody felt, it was like chasing a high to come after you. This person was fanatical in their use of their religion to come for you, and they were going to drown you. But instead, it's like the tide went out, and you got left standing with plenty of room to move. It was like all the power got taken out from under this person. Tree spirit. Elementals are involved here. This is... the elementals are involved because this is somebody that's using religion to persecute another person. This goes beyond man's laws. This goes beyond the earthbound ways. This goes beyond First Amendment rights. This goes to the elementals. This is before Celtic and pagan gods. This is before anything. This is the earth spirits themselves. Nature's law. We've got elementals stepping in on your behalf. We've got water spirits. We have got tree spirits. We have got fire spirits. Specifically like Tefiti. Tefiti wants her fucking heart back. Ooh. Things are about to get real uncomfortable for somebody. And it's nature's law. The elementals are stepping in on these religious persecutors and showing them that the elements existed before their idea of the gods that ruled these elements ever formed. This is deep. Elixir, fruit, essence. Somebody is trying to drain like your personality. Somebody's trying to drain your energy. That boss that uses past mistakes to micromanage and control their employees is this Emperor in the reverse. Okay, but you peeped the game of this person. You saw that this was going to drain your energy here. Living goddess in the reverse. You saw that this is going to make you a former shell of yourself. And what did I just say? A former shell of yourself? You're going to remember that. Somebody tried to send you off the deep end. Say you were off the deep end because of your religious beliefs. It might not even be religious. It might just be purely spiritual here. It might be purely spiritual. So, how were the rights violated? Home. Fundamentally. Your First Amendment rights were violated because the words that you speak happen in your own home. When you are in your own home, nobody has any right to come in and say shit to you at all. Period. You can even tell the cops to get the fuck off your porch. I've done that before. Use the Fourth Amendment. Do you have a warrant? Then you don't need to come in my fucking house. Get the fuck off my porch. Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. They violate your rights at your home. Earth, your fundamental rights, born into those rights, grounded, the ability to feel stable, to feel safe, to feel secure. They violated your hierarchy of needs as well as your rights. We have air. These people wanted to control your mind, or this person wanted to control your thoughts, your actions, your moves, the way other people thought about you, your ability to be creative. And you cut it off. Released it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Sorry, that was a joke. My kid, he's going to hate me for doing that one. But you let it go. You cut it off, right? You cut these people off because people that are part of your soul family don't treat you that way. Soulmate in the reverse. People that are part of your soul tribe don't persecute you for your belief system within the own four walls of your home. So you let people like this go. Fire just landed on the hot seat. You don't care if it makes them angry. You don't care if it riles up their egos. It's my house. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. As in the words of 2 Live Crew. Okay? You said this to somebody. This is my house, and if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Divinity. You exercise your sovereign divinity. Okay? You hold yourself to a different standard than most people do, and they think that you think you're better than them, and you don't. You think that you want to be better than you, which is growth. And then we have emotion, water. All 4 elements are here. Nature's law. I told you the elementals are in the mix. Somebody is being attacked actually by things like floods. They're being attacked by things like fire. They're being attacked by things like tornadoes or windstorms, or like branches being blown out of trees and falling on their house or their car. And they're being attacked by like landslides, sinkholes, things like that. What came out? Travel, karmic path, that's too many. Okay, nature's law, keep going after water. Focus. So all the elements are focused on this one person or this one group, this chameleon group who changes things every time to make something look like something else, to make you disillusioned, to distract you, to keep you in some sort of regret, to keep you feeling like a peon, to make you go off the deep end. You've released all of this. You have found your sovereignty. You know that real friends don't treat you that way. Spiritual cleansing. It's not personal. It's spiritual. Friendship in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. If you get cut off, it ain't personal. It's spiritual. See, the elements here, the elements stepping in tells me that the planet is tired of religion too. The planet's going to show the people how much peons they really are. The planet is going to show the people who was here first. A fern has more importance than a human being to the planet. Freedom. Death in reverse and indecision. See, the elements are protecting you to do the work that you need to do. You've been freed from a situation that you are not, you are no longer bound to. And you are being kept in this disillusioned state of distraction, so you can't make a choice. Which way do I go? So you can't be focused. So you can't choose a focus. So you can't find real friends. Patience, grasshopper, in the words of David Carradine. Things are aligning in divine timing. Acceptance in reverse. Somebody cannot accept the fact that they can't continue to do this to you. Balance. See, things have to be made fair based on what they've done to you here. Fear in reverse. You're not scared. I just heard, I ain't scared. Ain't scared, ain't scared, ain't scared. You stand up to this. You're standing up to all of these people. You're standing up to all of these. It's not even specific people so much, because then the other people that might feel attacked. This is energies that do not serve you in your life. You could have a person in your life that stand alone. Their energy is totally neutral, totally fine, benign, whatnot, but combined with your energy can become volatile, just like other substances, okay? You don't put bleach and ammonia together because it makes mustard gas, right? You don't do that when you're cleaning. Oops, you don't want to kill yourself. It's kind of like that with people too. Each individual has its own purpose and their own spot or place in this planet. But some energies do not need to be combined, just like some notes don't need to be combined because it makes a bad chord, okay? Disharmony. See, you're not afraid because the only thing that matters to you is having a healthy mind, healthy life, healthy body, healthy relationships, healthy friendships, health, well-rounded. You don't want any more of this siphoning, draining, lying situations from your past. You've cut it off. You spiritually cleansed this shit out of your life. Doubt, honesty in reverse, and you doubt that you can trust any of these people anymore anyway because they're jealous. They want your life. They want what you have. They want your energy. They want your ability to fall, like to go dive off the deep end and be back the next day. Because, you know, deep thinkers can swim, right? People think that you go off the deep end and you're going to drown. But not if you just keep swimming, right? Let's get one more oracle so I can... Actually, let's get the spiritual as fuck deck out. Closing message for the collectives, please and thank you, Spirit. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Pick one time in your life you've been hurt and ask how it made you golden. Did it make you more tender-hearted? Did it open you up when you were once closed down? Did that heartbreak lead you to more connection with Spirit? Can you get just a little teensy tiny bit grateful for it? Fuck yeah. Look at you. You're like a wounded disco ball inside. Shit. That's what I call my gray hair, is my fucking disco ball, y'all, because it glimmers in the light. And then grab your own butt and love yourself. Whatever type of butt you have, you're a complete psychopath if you can't see that butts of all kinds are super fucking awesome. Look around at all the butts of the world. Big butts, teeny butts, jiggly butts, orangutan butts, elephant butts, cat butts, dog butts. Grab your own butt right now. Aren't you lucky to be the kind of animal that gets to have a butt? Yes, you are very lucky. Very, very lucky. grab your own butt. It's magical, no matter what shape it is. If it's an apple bottom, if it's a pear bottom, if it's a fucking triangle bottom. There you go. One more card, Spirit. One more card. Okay, two more. Be the person you needed when you were a kid. Did you need someone who protected you? Did you need unconditional love? Did you need more attention? Did you need praise? Did you need to know someone who had your back? You're a big kid now, and you can do that for that little pipsqueak still living inside your ribcage. And final words of the day. Don't be an ungrateful shit. Seriously. If you're reading these cards, you're privileged as fuck. You can read. Reading is super fucking fantastic. Think about how many generations of people didn't get to read. Fuck yeah. We're not completely fucked. We know how to read. We know how to read. Now, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, folks, then so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.